Rolling in a free world. Wow, we're just going. Rolling in a free rolling. Can't say that. What do you know?
I know I'm about to pour myself a nice cold. That didn't.
It did work.
I was gonna say it didn't land, but it flipped up. I'm gonna pour myself a nice ice cold Dr. Pepper. What do you know?
Welcome back to the BBR podcast, brought to you by Ned. This is Ned. We can tell a story about Ned, but we will get to that later. We're just going to let him marinate there for a while.
You can sit and fester in the thought of what the fuck this is.
Yeah. First off, weather report, I guess, or weather update. It has been quite rainy continuously.
I think it's been raining since fucking episode 2.
Yeah.
I think that was the start of the rain.
Yeah, however, I checked the weather, like, this next week is generally... I think there's, like, one day.
A couple days.
I think there's, like, one day.
Like 2 days, I think. No, it's...
One.
One? What are you looking at it now?
No.
Pull it up.
You just said...
Pull it up. I think it's 2. I looked earlier today. And God forbid the weather doesn't change every hour. So, it's 2.
It only shows it on Friday.
Okay.
It's only a 60% chance.
I think it was supposed to be Thursday and Friday previously.
I will click on Thursday. There's like a fucking 10% chance on it, so it doesn't show it there. But yeah, but that's good because currently MN is experiencing flooding.
That's good. Oh, that there's no rain.
That it's gone down from 6 days a week to one
after
day.
it processes through the brain 6 times, then I understand. Yes.
We had a bridge, or not a bridge, I guess
There's bridges that are covered.
yeah.
I think they closed the bridge in Delano that the Crow runs under.
Did they?
They did, I believe.
Well, I will get to trap somehow.
Did you go over that bridge?
It's a overpass, isn't it?
Like in the downtown area.
Oh. No, not that.
The one that goes over the Crow.
No, if I... Yeah, I
You
was...
don't cross any bridges.
Well, the other one goes over the Crow.
Oh, that does, yeah. That one is too high. No, it doesn't. That one does not go over the Crow.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It goes over a road.
You will go on Street View and you will say who was right.
I'm almost certain it doesn't go over the Crow.
Alright,
The Crow it snakes behind the fucking trap range. It's the downtown river, and then it fucking snakes around.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see. What else has there been? I guess House of the Dragon's been going
House of the Dragon has been going.
since the last episode, which is very nice.
Oh yeah, sorry for missing another week.
That's all right. It's been rainy and we fucking
Operated out of a camper.
yeah.
And we will not operate anywhere else.
Yeah, unless you want to hear the pitter patter of a fucking. So we are only going after the rain, basically.
Yep.
So yeah, I got a couple questions, couple things to talk about here.
Okay.
Because you brought nothing to the table.
I brought nothing, but I went
Yeah,
fishing.
I'm just gonna fucking hold this podcast down, and we'll see how long it can go for, I guess. Okay, there's gonna be a photo. I took a photo in your house earlier about something that bothered me.
Okay.
We'll put the photo. I'll send it to you. We'll put it up here at some point. How much spices is a household allowed to have?
The spice cupboard.
Not the spice cupboard.
Not the spice cupboard?
I'm talking about the. I'll show you the fucking photo.
Please show me the photo, because
I know we have
a shit ton
Fucking tub of pepper.
The tub of pepper.
Right here.
Does she
Right here, the tub of pepper.
You cook with pepper a lot. There's a lot of foods that falls with pepper. Just because you don't make recipes, Mason, and you eat Jack's Pizzas and takeout.
My household does not have that much fucking pepper.
I bet your mother has a giant thing of pepper somewhere that she cooks with. I can almost guarantee you she has not a tub of sitting on the counter. My mother's just fucking...
It's a whole ass dude. I should have taken a photo of the whole stack of...
Well, yeah, because there's a tub of pepper. There's a tub of salt. I think there's one whole canister of rice, because we cook with rice.
That's understandable. I understand that. But just
There's
spices.
Taco seasoning. We have a whole fucking one of those things for taco seasoning.
Yeah, that's the one that's under that. It's massive.
Yep.
But yeah, you're the fucking...
I don't know. We have a lot of spices. If you open up that spice cupboard, there's 2 shelves of just those jars of fucking different spices. Half of them are, she buys one, she thinks she's out of it, so when she's at the store, she buys another one. So we've got fucking like 3 things of garlic salt.
What season are you on of Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones currently, I'm on, I think I just got to season 5.
You know, season 2, fucking Spice King? That's you. That's y'all.
We have a lot of
That's
spices.
y'all. You fucking run the spice trade, apparently.
We have a lot of spices.
Going off of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. Can we spoil? I guess, kind of.
As long as you just go, spoiler alert, skip to this time when we're not talking about this.
Episode 2 was, in my opinion, it was slower.
Definitely, it was a lot slower. It was like,
And
big thing happened right away, and then now they have to set up the next big thing.
yeah, so like I knew that like I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm just curious if they're gonna have a big thing every episode, because like in Game of Thrones, there wasn't necessarily a big thing that happened every episode.
No,
Like-
I mean, some of those episodes were slower too.
But I mean, like for House of the Dragon, it's like big thing. First episode was Blood and Cheese. Second one was the twin duel.
Yeah.
That was their big thing or whatever. So I'm curious.
Well, Twin Duel and Aegon. Is it Aegon? I can't fuck it. It's Aegon is the king.
Yes.
Well, firing Otto
Yeah.
and his whole kind of like meltdown. The whole episode was just the fucking Hightower, fucking the green.
Fuck.
My son. Fuck his son. Fuck my grandson.
I'm curious. Did you catch the name drop toward the end of the other son?
I did not.
So it was when Otto was talking with Alicent, and he was like, he's like, I'll go to Old Town or whatever, talk to Daeron, your son.
Oh,
They have another son. He lives in Old Town, and he's a dragon rider.
Okay.
He's got this, like, it's like this fucking, like dark, deep blue colored dragon. With, like, I think it's, like, all the, like, spikes is kind of, like, orange. So it's, like, a mix of, like, orange yeah.
Blue and orange looks good together. Those are good colors. That's an underrated matching of colors. I
Yeah.
think it's just because it kind of reminds me of Hot Wheels. Blue and orange is just kind of like Hot Wheels.
It's, like this blue, too.
Yeah, that's the blue I pictured.
So, yeah, I'm excited to see Daeron.
I'm excited to see more dragons.
You should, just based off of kind of what I know and kind of how it'll go, I think there might be some sort of dragon movement in the next episode. I'm guessing. Either this one or 4, because I remember during the, like, opening watches, I told you, like, 4 apparently is very...
Well, Hugh has to come into play. There was, like, the one scene with him where he's talking to his wife or whatever.
I guess I'll say it again, spoiler. So they've shown 3... Never mind, I can't say because I haven't even spoiled it to you yet. Never fucking...
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But they've shown, like, 3 fucking people where I'm like, I know what you're up to.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is, so it's not a fucking... not an Uberman sleep schedule, because Uberman sleep schedule is like 20 minutes, but my sleep schedule... Yeah, so the Uberman is like what, like, Leonardo da Vinci... This is totally a different topic, I guess, but Uberman is like Leonardo da Vinci would, like, sleep like 20 minutes.
You said Uberman, and I pictured an Uber driver.
But no.
Like, the Uber driver is doing so many rides that it's taking 20-minute naps.
No. It's like you do like 20 minutes of sleep every 2 hours.
I could do that. If Kenny would let me, I'd take a 20-minute nap every couple hours.
That's not my sleep schedule, but today I did fall asleep while you were fucking out on the boat, out on the water. And it was another fucking...
grappies.
It was another 3-hour fucking sleep. But, so, like, I slept fucking 11 to 2:30 last night, and then basically 11 to 2:30 to bed.
Recently fucking taken naps. I've never been a nap guy. Lately, I've been fucking cranking naps.
another food for thought. What happens when two Tourette's people meet?
They convene.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
It's just a mess, probably.
like
Two
let's
two
do an
people with
example.
severe
Fuck!
Tourette's just fuck shit. Hi, fuck you. Ha,
Fuck you! It's us.
no,
when we were-
fuck you, no, fuck you.
It's us when we were fucking driving in traffic next to together. There's one time we were driving. Were we going back in Trap? I think.
I don't know where we were going, because you were coming through Buffalo. I think you were going up to Drill. I think after Trap. Was it that day?
No, I was farther back than that, I think. But there was one day where it's just we were in traffic and we're like, let's fucking. There was no like planning about it. It was
No.
just we started yelling at
Roll
each
down
other
your
in traffic.
like you fucking cut me off, you bitch.
It's. I imagine that's what it would be like.
Probably. It's just a rolling probably ball of chaos. One person goes, the other person bucks back, the other person goes, and well, I can't control this.
True. I am fucking tired.
Yeah. You and me both. It's a sleepy cast.
It's this movie cast. Do you work tomorrow?
Yes.
What like jobs do you have set up? I guess.
It's all it gets shifted around so fucking much, but
Because I know, like, I saw text in the group chat, like, the fucking painters aren't done, so we're going home.
Yeah.
So, like, are you going back? Were you like, get your shit together, we'll be back tomorrow?
yes, pretty
Okay.
much. So we're at the school in Minneapolis. Went there yesterday, did tear out, so fucking tore out 2 floors of bathroom stalls. And then Kenny had started putting one bathroom together, because we were under the impression nobody was coming into paint, nobody was coming into patch. Like, that's what we were told. And then the fucking, like, man honcho comes in, and he's like,
The one with the hat?
yes, the one with the hat. He comes in,
Do you
and
want
he's
to,
like,
show a photo of the hat?
if I can
Yeah, he
find
spent
it.
fucking, he got obsessed with this hat.
It's
that
a
this
cool
guy was
hat.
wearing.
It's a cool hat.
So it was like,
well.
the fucking foreman, or like, was it a guy in the school?
I don't know what he is, because I think he's like just in charge of the renovations. He's like the quote unquote job suit, but he's not like a job suit. I don't think.
Is he just like the fucking, when you would go to like an apartment complex and they just had their maintenance guy?
Yeah,
Is it like that?
kind of.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. But we did meet the maintenance lady, and she's like, she kind of works with him. So they both might just be the heads of maintenance at the place, but he's our job suit. He's this guy that is in the direction.
Yeah. But he searched for like a good 20-30 minutes. For
He's
this
got a
hat.
unique hat. Where was I going with this? Though, fucking Monday, got there. He starts getting going on these bathroom stalls. The
Yep.
guy comes in. He's like, wait, we want to patch now. We want to paint now. So we fucking finish up with demo. Painter says he was going to go up there and do it right now. That did not happen. He shows up and we show up. We go up there like, none of this is painted.
Please tell me you guys were like, what did you fucking do?
I think he had like, they're painting hallways too. So it's like, it's not just the bathrooms that are getting remodeled. It's the whole school's getting like a touch up over the summer. So he comes in, or we got there before he did. We were there probably an hour before him, looking at everything, debating on just putting it up and making them paint around it and whatnot.
Yep.
Didn't do that. Went home, ran into the painter on the way out. He was like, yep, I can get the first floor done probably today, and then bottom floor will be done by the rest of tomorrow. He's really just got to sand. He's got to sand and paint.
Yep.
That's all he's got to do.
What other jobs do you have lined up then?
So tomorrow we go back there, I think. Then we have that there's a business, it's like one of those strip malls, but for businesses, where it's just fucking insurance companies, dentist office, whatever. We have 4 bathroom stalls there that we're either doing Friday or Monday. Or I'm getting that backwards. We're doing a Broadway pizza.
Okay.
Doing bathroom stalls at a Broadway pizza. And then they have that Shakopee job called, and they want us down there to put 9 cages in. Meaning they're still not done with building B.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's a 90-something cages that keeps getting pushed back for whatever reasons. I don't know. But that is coming up in the next couple of weeks. I think they said that we have a majority of next week off. So I think we do Strip Mall, Business District, Friday, Monday, Broadway Pizza.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
Me and Gary are in hopes that this Broadway Pizza is up and running during these renovations so we can pick up some good pizza.
Some Broadway pizza.
Okay, Broadway Pizza.
Would you like another random idea in my head?
Would I like the idea?
Yeah.
Would I like to have it?
No, not to have.
Don't want your idea.
Would you like to hear another idea?
I would like to hear your idea.
I want one of those Crown Royale bags.
Let's buy a bottle of Crown.
Is that how you get one? Are they all in those
Pretty
bags?
sure they all come in the bag.
Can we get a purple one?
I think they're all purple.
There's green ones, I think.
If you get Crown Apple.
Because I want one of those bags.
They're nice bags.
They are nice. They're fancy bags. And it's not really a bag, it's a pouch.
It is more or less a pouch.
I don't know what I do. What could I do with it, though? That's my only thought. What could I use it
The only
for?
thing I've ever seen people use them for is carrying around their drug paraphernalia.
Wow.
So when you're a cop and you see a Crown Royal bag in the glove box, make sure you open that up. You have the right.
The right. Because, like, I could use it for coins. Or, like, dice.
Or dice, yeah. You should, like...
But I couldn't come up with any other
carry
reasons.
coins and then, like, tie it off to your, like, your waist.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
And just always...
Like, on one of these little hooks, you just
satchel
gotta...
of coin.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know.
I'm gonna get into gold or silver. Gary wants to get into investing in gold and silver.
Does he?
Yes.
If he does that, I'll buy him a bottle of fucking Crown so he can have the bag.
What is gold in?
Yeah. It's your fucking gold pouch.
The only reason I would do it is so I want an ingot. I want a fucking...
A bar?
A bar.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of money. But
That's the going rate of gold currently.
I'm not sure, but when he was on the phone with his sales rep when we were on
Oh
the phone,
my god.
they said the intro buy-in is $5,000.
When was he on the phone with them?
On the phone today. He brought it up to me this morning, and he's like,
And he's like, let me fucking call the rep. while I'm out here. Hold on, I gotta fish on.
He goes, would you be interested in investing in gold or silver? And I'm like, yeah, possibly. I've thought about like getting into silver more than gold, but he's like, would you be interested in getting into it? And I was like, yeah, maybe. Give me the information. He's like, yeah, well, I went on this website yesterday and I was trying to get a pamphlet. And, like, I want a physical pamphlet that, like, isn't, like, just a digital one. And I was like, okay. And he's like, but now they keep calling me. He goes, my phone rings, like, 5 times a day from these people.
Buy our gold. Buy our gold.
They fucking called one time when we first got out on the lake. And then, like, later on, they call you and he picks up. And he's like, I just wanted a pamphlet. I didn't want 5 phone calls a day. It's like, this is my first time calling you. I'm sorry if they're berating you with calls. So I think that guy got him a pamphlet. I don't know.
Does it get sent in the mail?
I think it's just a print.
Gotcha.
But if you'd like a pamphlet, I could possibly get you a pamphlet.
No, I don't
I'm
know.
investing in gold or silver. The intro buy-in is $5,000 down.
I know that pamphlet's got like one chart that's like gold goes up 25% every 10 years.
And then on the back, when you flip it over, it's just a different image of the different like chunks of gold you can buy,
Oh.
like the little plastic cases.
Is that a fact or are you just guessing?
That's my guess. That's what I imagine a fucking gold buying pamphlet to look like.
You can get like one, what is it? Fucking, what's the weight that they use?
Grams?
No, it's a certain ounce. They use like a fucking,
Oh, you are, yeah.
like a fucking tera ounce or something like
Yeah.
that. That's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me.
Keep the fucking show running. Speak your mind to the people while I look up what gold is measured.
The Oilers sadly lost. That's another thing I have to say. I was really rooting for them. They almost did they did a whole reverse sweep except for the last game. They brought it to game 7, and sadly I think the score was
Troy ounces.
2-1. Troy ounce.
Troy ounces.
Yeah, that's fucking mobs.
Yeah, rip the Oilers and rip the Canadians. Just overall for the Canadians, haven't had a fucking Stanley Cup in like 34 years or something like that. I think I saw.
Do you know who got MVP though?
McDavid?
Yeah. Are you having an ant issue over there?
An ant issue? An ant issue?
There's been fucking. There's another one.
You want to know what I think would have caused your side to have an ant issue?
Stop. Stop.
Probably the stroke you had on episode 3.
That's it.
That would be my only guess.
I don't see any more though. There's been like 3 or 4. There's fucking one down there. You see him? You see him crawling around?
I do see him crawling around.
See?
For the people, there is an ant.
Why have you been fucking with Ned's hat this whole time?
Well, he's got a little. There's a little metal rod in here. How do you think it holds the shape?
I don't know what.
There's a little metal rod that I've just been bending back and forth, which is probably close to snapping in some spots because
Yeah.
I've been doing this whole time.
Would you like to tell the story about Ned? How your family obtained Ned?
So, 2 years ago, I went to Colorado. I think it was about 2 years ago. We went to Colorado. We stayed in a small little mountain town called Nederland. The man that founded, and he more or less just arrived.
He was there.
It was one man.
He was there, and then everyone else came.
Yeah, it was one man that was frozen in a fucking lake or something like that, and they called him the Frozen Dead Man. His name was Ned, I think. I think that's the story, if I'm getting that correct. So, we arrived home from Nederland, back in Minnesota, and my grandfather had been helping my uncle move into their new cabin up north, and the old people that lived there left a bunch of shit in their shed. So we were
Just free stuff.
just free stuff.
Free stuff.
Came with the property. And Ned was in one of the sheds. And my uncle did not want him. And for some reason, my grandfather did at the moment.
Did he want him? Because your mom said that Ned was forced on your
don't-
grandpa.
Think maybe Jeff might have fucking went like, oh, you gotta
Take
take
it.
him. You gotta
Yeah.
take him. You can't just throw him away. That might have been the conversation, but Pa agreed to taking Ned.
You need to fucking take a toothbrush to his fit. I don't know if you. The fucking trick of those need to be cleaned up. Yeah. It's getting dusty. He's a lot more terrifying with his beard down, though.
Oh, 100% when you pull this down. And you're faced off with that fucking mug.
Get mouth slightly open.
Get that back up there. Close that fucking beard up.
He is technically a Christmas elf.
I thought it was a gnome.
Christmas gnome.
Yeah, Christmas.
You had to reverse image search him on Google.
We did.
Found it was homemade, so there wasn't. I don't think there is another Ned. I think, right?
I think.
But there was
he's
ones
a
like
101.
his size, similar stature, and it was a
It was.
Christmas
It was
gnome.
definitely just some gift shop up north somewhere, probably in fucking Walker, or some home store where some old lady runs it and makes different
Had a
fucking
little shop.
fun goods.
Yeah. And they proceeded to buy him, and now you own him.
Now we awesome.
So what? I grabbed him though, because he sits like in your house. He sits like He sits like hanging over the stairwell,
Yeah.
like presiding over the stairwell. And I was like, you know what? We're bringing Ned out to the pod.
He doesn't get put away. He is in my home year round.
I grabbed him, and then I was like, hey, I looked at Jordan. I was like, hey, we're taking him out there. And he's like, did you ask my mother if we can do that? And I was like, I thought it's just the household's Christmas gnome buddy thing. So we looked at her. Hey, can we? And she's like, it's not mine. Looked at Jordan. It's not mine either. Then his mom told us about how, like, apparently it was forced on his grandpa. So we walked out to the garage. Hey, can we take him? Yeah. You're like confused. Like, yeah, sure. I don't care what you do. Oh, sorry, we forgot. Or we thought that it was yours. It's not fucking mine. So no one will in the household will take accountability for Ned.
Bastard son Ned. Nobody claims him.
He's just his own person.
Lone Ranger.
Ew.
Still not fully convinced he's not alive and wanders my home.
It's about all I got other than complaining about the Elden Ring DLC.
What do you got to complain about it?
It's difficult.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite boss yet?
It's either between Renala only because I like the dual. Is there something above me?
There's a wasp that was like outside of the screen, and I was looking if there's any holes.
Great. Renala, only because she had the fucking cool, like, twin, like, one fight,
Yep.
one... Yeah, that was cool. I also just really like the mechanics of the fight. Or, I'm having fun trying to beat the Saint of the Bud.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot more fun other than, like, Commander Gaius. So, the boss options I have right now are Commander Gaius, the Saint of the Bud lady,
Yep.
the fucking Skidoo... how is it pronounced? Sakudu?
I think it's Scudtree.
Scudtree Avatar,
Yep.
and then Mesmer. Mesmer, I think, is like one of the last bosses we're supposed to fight. I feel like
Who's Mesmer?
the Impaler dude, the one that I showed you how to get to from.
Oh, from the trailer.
Yeah, with the snake.
I don't know, because I feel like they would have that locked behind, like you have to beat the other bosses first.
Fair. That dude, I just can't get over.
America.
His line is too fucking. I'm not doing that right now.
Yep.
Gaius, you just get fucking stomped
You
over.
ran over. You just get fucking ran over.
Yeah, and then I haven't fought like the Avatar too much yet, so I don't really know about that.
I'm having fun with that one. That one and the fucking pink bug lady. The ones that I'm having the most fun with.
Yeah, her for the most part for me.
Tipped.
What else do you got? Because I'm fucking out of shit.
What do I know? I don't know shit. Other than...
Is that it? Oh, the word or the phrase "full tilt peaked in 1840 or 1830."
What he said.
Fun fact for you. Do you know why? I threw this on you the other.
No, I was thinking about that.
It's something to do with like a knight on a horseback would go full tilt at an enemy.
Oh, okay. Interesting. What do you guys know?
Yeah, what do you know?
You guys think of podcast topics for us.
I don't want to call
It's
this.
just hard.
I don't want to call this short, but this might be called short.
It hasn't even been 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We're scamming you fuckers. We miss a week, we come back for a week.
We only do 20.
And then we come back and do 20.
Yeah. Well, the issue that we have is I forget to mark down podcast topics until I arrive at his house.
Me too.
And then I sit there for an hour and a half just scrolling on TikTok trying to come up with ideas. What about the socio-economic state of the union?
What?
What union? What union? This great United States.
That's not a union, is it?
Yes.
Are we a union?
A union of states, yes.
We're United States.
Yeah. It's a union. Oh, there's a fucking conference on Thursday. Or a fucking debate.
You got a parent-teacher conference?
No, a debate.
Yeah, who you got winning?
We got one.
Who you got winning in this debate? Who's gonna knock out?
I don't know how they determine who wins and who loses.
I don't know.
Other than his remarks were good.
Yeah, he had great remarks. I think it's just an opportunity for the two candidates to just argue.
Was Trump asking for a drug test? I feel like I saw something that
Wasn't?
I think Trump was asking for a fucking
There's no way that man's not on drugs.
yeah, but
They had to have. He's got to be fucking rolling on some sort of fucking upper.
fair. Yeah.
They're both gonna fucking test positive for all the
They-
fucking uppers that they're on. I say fucking RFK comes out and knocks them both out. This is
Sadly, that won't happen. I cannot say much. I have a binding contract. Not talk bad about the State of the Union of the Merchant.
I suppose.
Yep.
I can.
You're
If Wallen.
just gonna slander for the next 30 minutes.
I can just go the next 30 minutes slandering Biden.
It's pretty Gary out here.
Slander all Gary could go for fucking hours. They're all good in my opinion.
You know what? Fuck it. How did we meet?
How do we meet?
Yeah, we haven't done any background shit, I guess.
Oh, where did you come from? I feel like we did on the first episode. Like that was the intro to the first episode. We're back. So, 7th grade
Yeah.
was it Hillstrom's class?
No, it was Miller's.
It was Miller's.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of a time that we would have interacted at all before that. Wasn't Leach's?
Leach was 8th grade.
Leach was 8th grade.
Did you ever go to those like summer track and field days where you got the ribbons?
No.
Oh, yeah. Like maybe we would have bumped into each other then.
No. Because me and Hunter met like day one of fucking middle school. Because he was in my social studies.
You met him just a year before I met y'all?
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I thought y'all met in like fucking 4th grade or something.
That would be me and Nathan.
Dude. He didn't go to fucking...
He went to Northlands for like 2 years.
Are you talking Nathan or Hunt?
Coleman. Hunter never went to Northlands. Hunter never went to a Buffalo elementary school, I don't think.
God. Where'd he go to?
Hanover.
Really?
Where he went to Montrose to start. He went to Montrose at some point, I think. And then was Hanover. But I don't think he ever went to a Buffalo elementary school.
I was not aware of this.
Yep.
Yeah, but we met in a fucking math class. It was so there was like a gang. It was a gang of boys. There's a bunch of boys, right?
The cluster.
And what fucking pissed me off is everyone got sat in the back row. Like at this point, it was like 3/4 through the year, halfway through the year.
Yeah.
He knew that we were the issue, and he put all of you guys in the back.
Yep.
And he put me at the front.
You can find the issue. You probably weren't that much of an issue. You were a good child.
That's what I think it was. I think he was trying to save me.
He goes, this one's dorky enough that I can probably save him. Out from me, Mr. Miller.
But we would go to it. So, not prime time, but before prime time, like before school even started.
Yeah.
We would hang out in Mr. Miller's class. Until my memory's getting a little hazy. You whipped a marker?
I whipped the marker.
You whipped the
I
marker.
whipped the marker at your forehead.
Weren't we playing catch? I feel like we were...
No, you literally just asked me for a marker. I remember this clear as day. I was in the back of the classroom. And you go, throw me that... I think the marker had been thrown at me, and you were like, throw me that marker. And I just... full tilt, fucking full tilt, whipped it at your fucking head.
It hit me in the head?
Forehead. You cut your
Oh,
forehead
I do
open.
remember that,
Yeah. It drew blood on your forehead, and you went to the nurse's office.
No, I remember that now a little bit, because, like, for the next couple days, I was also complaining, like, fucking, my glasses are a little bit broken.
Yeah. You then went to the fucking nurse's office, and she was like, how did you get this? And I was like, Jordan, what's the marker at my head? And then I'm sitting in Mr. Erickson's office, and he's like, we had a medical incident.
We had a medical incident.
The amount of times I heard medical incident in that fucking conversation.
Yeah, but then we had to, Mr. Miller would not allow us back in the room for prime time.
That was the end of it. We were in there for a while.
I feel like we let it simmer for like 2 weeks, and then we just hopped back in there, though.
We did. We went back at some point.
I feel like literally 2 weeks later, we hopped back in there, and then he just didn't say anything.
All this I not blew up a phone like fiery flames, but fucking...
One sec. Just for clarification. We then went to a different room next to it, which this teacher would always have, like, hallway duty.
Yeah, she was never in there.
She was never in there, so we had Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Yeah, we would literally arrange the desks in a square.
Yeah.
And then fight in there.
Yep.
So I don't know how... The other room at least had Miller half the time.
Yeah, he was sitting in there. Not really, because he also had hall duty half the time, because the shit we got away with in there was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like, Were you ever in there when we would take the table? So there was like, he had his tables in rows. We would hang out in the front left corner of the room. Fucking on the far right.
What was his
corner of the
name?
room.
What
Adam.
was Adam?
I will never forget Adam. We would prop up the fucking table on a chair. So the far table. So there's like 4 long tables.
Yeah.
And we would take water bottles and we'd
Yup.
slide them
Yup.
down and
Yup.
slam them into the wall until they blew up.
That, or you would
phone.
go the other way and you
Yep.
would bounce fucking balls across them because you would go
Yep.
down the lane.
Or my phone, the fucking banana phone that we fucking set through the fucking ringer. I will never forget that. And I will never forget how the screen got shattered for the first time.
What were we doing with the ceiling? Were we just sending pencils with rubber bands, or was it like paper clips, or was it thumbtacks?
It was pencils. We were taking pencils and fucking shooting them up into the ceiling.
Because I remember that. Because I remember fucking like later when we would actually have the class later in the day, we would woke up and just be like,
Yeah. It's still there.
yeah, fucking indentations in ceiling.
You know, fucking, I whipped that banana phone. It would get slid across the fucking table. I whipped it across the gym. I would frisbee it across the fucking gym. I remember I hit a kid once and got in trouble for that. But the screen would never break.
Yeah.
The way it broke is fucking Eric. I'm gonna bleep that last name, but he fucking took the phone. We're waiting in line to get out of science class, and we were like, must have been trying to break it or something. He goes, "This'll do it." And he grabs it, and it's the fucking, the push bar on a door.
Yeah.
Takes it on the corner of that and slams the screen on it, and it just fucking shattered.
They just gave it back to you like, there you go.
There you go, it's broken now.
Like, thanks.
There you go. Well, that was the point.
Yeah.
That phone,
Did you just want another phone or something? And you were just trying to...
I think I was just infatuated with the, like,
It won't break?
it won't break. That phone got tossed around. Like, everybody tried to break that phone.
Yeah. I want to go back a little bit. I was not a part of this. I felt awkward about it. How would you bully that kid? I know it was more it was a redhead that mainly bullied him.
I think it was a group effort.
Can you remind me about what would he like pace or something, was it?
He would pace, yeah.
Or he would just get in verbal arguments too. Or no, it was like fucking someone would bother him.
Well, we
I
would
can't
be
remember.
throwing shit. We would be throwing shit
Y'all
around the
shouldn't do
fucking
that
room.
or whatever.
And he'd be like, "If that hits me, I'm gonna sue, and you're gonna pay my medical bills."
This fucking, I know Hunter would be like, oh, fucking sorry, a redhead, don't bleep the name, don't bleep the name, just a redhead would go, oh, your medical bills, I'll be paying your medical bills.
Such a
And
fucking
he-
ass.
Because I remember he would try and get it closer and closer, whatever he was throwing, he would try and get it closer and closer to him.
God, the whole fucking point of the game was throw shit around the room as close to Adam as you could.
Oh, God. In fact, we really picked this podcast up in the back half.
Fucking help.
Oh,
The pop cupboard. Miller had the pop cupboard.
does this involve theft?
A little bit. It would take a lot because he would notice. So it was like every once in a while somebody would get one. I remember every once in a while somebody would get a fucking pop.
A dooski?
Yep. I fucking
Sorry.
His classroom was just
Sorry.
the fucking best. That was one of the best classes.
That's why we went back like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Because I remember at that point, like, because I remember Brandon would stay in whatever her face's room
Yeah.
was, and then I would basically hop back and forth.
And there was never anybody else in the room. That's the thing in fucking the other chick's classroom. There was normally like other people.
Oh, there was a shit ton of people in
Yeah.
that class.
Where Miller's room had nobody. There was nobody in that classroom.
I wish I was a little bit more of a bad kid back then.
We tried. We tried.
Well, because I mean, like back then, my downfall
My downfall.
happened in like 9th, 10th grade,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
High school.
Like, I'm saying back in 7th and 8th grade, I wish I would have lightened up a little. I wish I would have, because I don't remember me barely ever, like, throwing the bottles. Fucking, I was just watching.
No, you were just around. You
Yeah.
were just like a witness.
I wish I would have partook.
You should have.
Maybe not with Adam, but...
Like we all should have partook. This
Was it 7th or 8th grade with your foot?
That would have been 7th because I had Miller's class because I roll into his classroom on the scooter and he goes, "You're faking it. You're 100% faking it." And I'm like, "I just had surgery."
But he had an extra bone in his foot.
That was great because I was still fucking like I was on heavy pain meds going into my first day back. I don't remember the teacher's name, but it was my math help teacher. Like I had math and then I had a math help class. And I come in and I was like, "Hi," and she's like, "You're on pain meds." And I'm like, "Yes."
7-year-olds on pain meds are just fucking...
I was not 7.
7th graders, sorry.
Ugh.
But I do remember some of the shenanigans that would happen then at recess. Like, okay, for one, with your fucking scooter, the big fucking circles you would do.
Dude, I could do fucking 2 wheels on the fucking side, just fucking curving around the fucking whole place.
I can't remember how we would, because we would, it would get to recess and then everyone would just bully you. Because it was
they wanted my scooter.
Because it was
everybody wanted the fucking scooter.
Because it was rough terrain. You're moving slow. And
I couldn't take the scooter on the grass. I remember having to.
You took that fucking scooter on the grass.
I had to, yeah. I think I remember like having to jump around. I don't know if that was just because people were fucking
stole the scooter.
But I remember like having to jump around.
I remember you jump. I remember you fucking just hopping.
Yeah.
Like recess, 7th grade, I think of you hopping on one foot.
Exactly. I was a fucking hobble for a little while.
But in my head, I'm trying to think, like, what happened in the scooter during that time? It was just people would be like, "Can I see your scooter?"
They would literally just grab it and go ride around it. Everybody wanted to fucking ride around on the fucking scooter.
Yeah. Was that given to you by the hospital or by the...
You have to rent it. So the building, like, have you been to the fucking, by Walmart, that hospital?
Like across the street?
Yeah, like across from Walmart.
Yeah.
So
big hospital, the Buffalo's hospital.
Yes. On the north side where like the clinic is, the building across the street from that street.
Is it rehab center?
No, it's all medical supplies. So if you have to rent a wheelchair, if you have to rent like a fucking stair lift, shit like that, you order it through them.
Were you told by teachers not to let other people?
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
It is a distraction. Everybody wants to ride the fucking scooter. I was the fucking coolest thing around when I fucking had foot surgery.
Yeah.
A, because people were like, "What do you mean you have an extra bone in your foot?" And B, they're like, "Oh, you got a scooter?
Fuck yeah, let me see
I'm taking that, and I can't really do much." They take my scooter, I'm kind of immobilized.
I remember we would it's so bad. I remember, I don't know if I did it per se, but I remember Fox would literally, because in my head, I just have a memory of someone falling, just pushing you off of it, tipping you over, grabbing the scooter and just fucking going.
Probably. I mean, literally, like, you're sitting in class.
Because at the same time, you're just wearing a fucking Shonda hoodie.
Yeah, that's my Shonda
smiling
my own.
Yeah. Give me that.
Fucking my YouTuber merch.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'd be sitting there in class. You're sitting there, I'm in my boot or whatever, in my scooter sitting here. All somebody's gonna do is just walk up and grab it. I'm not chasing them.
Fair.
No, but fucking, when they had the mall empty,
gliding laps.
I could cruise. That thing got speed. That thing going.
Moving on to 8th grade. I think that's the main highlights of 7th grade. 8th grade, we had... Where did we go for prime time, or did we just still hole up?
Prime didn't exist anymore.
No, not prime time, but before. Did we still just hole up and...
Wait, no, prime time existed.
I was gonna say that because I had those 3 counselors for all 3 years.
Where did we hole up? You were never there for the days outside of Lindstrom's classroom, were you? When we would fucking shack up on that garbage can? Was it just the locker bays?
I think so. I think it was.
The one big locker bay where everybody would fucking gather on the one corner in front of the North Star area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just...
Everybody just gathered up there.
Didn't you leave something? You left a food item in a locker for what? Because you wouldn't use your locker.
For a while, my locker was packed full of fucking craisins. Like
I forgot about
there was not like a space I could put my fucking shit because it was the top shelf.
Explain.
We would just fucking every day at lunch. Nobody ate craisins. You'd get a little baggie of craisin for free.
Can I have your craisins?
Can I have your craisins? Fucking sure, guy.
You're right. I remember because like at some point, other people outside of our group, we would start harassing for them.
Yep.
And then you would start shouting them. And they're like, "Oh, they have a locker full of these."
And suddenly people are just bringing them to you.
Yes.
Like, oh, you're the fucking dude collecting craisins? That's me!
Put them in the locker.
Give them the renown.
Yeah.
Fucking...
There was that. We had.
I don't think I ever left milk. I don't think I ever did that.
Seems more like a hunter thing to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how long this can fester in here.
Levi in high school gathered apples. He filled a locker full of apples and then turned them into applesauce and then brought it in for the class.
How do you feel about these criminal acts now that you install lockers?
Craisins isn't bad. They're in sealed packages. The milk, everything like that. We'll see how I feel when I demo lockers.
Okay.
I haven't had to demo lockers, and I think one of the jobs coming up, not next week, but the week after, is a demo locker.
Okay. But we had 2 classes in 8th grade, right?
Yeah.
Hillstrom and Leach, right?
Hillstrom and Leach. Hillstrom had to have been 7th grade. Because that was like when, like, yes, we became friends in Millers, but you came over for the first time because of...
Yeah, yes, because it was second half of the year.
Yeah.
It started up.
Yeah. Because we baked a fucking communist.
Yeah. And then 8th grade, no, we had fucking Casey Curry. You ever speaking?
Casey. And then cousin.
And then cousins.
Cousin.
Who
was the receiver of all those craisins.
Yeah, we dumped those onto a teacher.
On his desk.
Didn't we have like a... I feel like we had like a shop class. Maybe not the shop part, but what was the fucking...
Were you in Rutten's class with me?
I feel
Either
like
was me, because I...
Not the shop part, but the fucking
like CAD design?
Yeah.
That was me, Hunter, Cage, Bruce.
I think I was...
Were you in that class?
I think so.
Might have been. Because you weren't in fucking... What the baseball coach, whatever he taught, the welding.
No.
Oh,
No.
that was a nightmare. That's me, Brandon May, Billy Ebert. Damn it, I have to fucking mute last names. Fucking Nick Briggs.
All 4 of these people are chill.
I suppose. You're not getting your names muted. You're fine if you got
Here's
issue.
the thing. If you have your name muted, you might be an issue. If you don't...
Yeah. You're an alright guy or gal.
Grow like these bacons.
Some nice warm Zims. I gotta pop one. But yeah, that fucking class was a fucking shit show. You got some of the rowdiest, dumbest motherfuckers giving them the ability to weld, giving us angle grinders, giving us fucking belt sanders. That was a time.
Leach, we were pretty tame.
For the most part. We just annoyed the shit out of her.
Yeah, we annoyed the shit out of her, and we would go up to her with shit like, "Oh, you live on 870 Yep. She's like, "Yeah?
Yeah, why do you know that?
Don't worry about it."
Us figuring out what white pages is.
Yes. Didn't you buy the fucking...
I think
you
I
bought
did.
a little 1 month thing if you
I had to, I think. Because it wouldn't give me your fucking address. And Lemmy was just fucking just posting out. Put the teacher's address on her desk. That was all. That class is, funny enough, that was where Snakebite 74 was burst.
What?
I just wrote it randomly one day on my Got to Be Me fucking book. It is written on the front of that. I wrote it on the front of that one day for no fucking reason. And then it became my username for a while.
Interesting. What is your current go-to username?
Sleepwalker.
Okay.
That one might stick around.
Not Nanjor or whatever, or not Nan...
Nadroj?
Yeah, that.
That's just my name backwards.
I
They used to call me Nabrod Red Ear.
I'm trying to think any other highlights of working in 8th grade.
Do you know that? They used to call me Nabrod Red Ear. My right ear, when I was younger, used to get like really red and really hot. When my parents called me Nabrod Red Ear.
Sounds like a Viking name.
Yeah, or a Native American name. Like, just one native keeps getting a red ear. That's fucking red ear.
That's Red Ear.
Yep.
Can't think of any other 8th grade highlights.
Do we ever have a gym, like, thing? I don't think we ever had the same teacher, but some of the classes, like, multiple teachers would run class at the same time.
Yeah, because it was always like, I feel like 2 of them would always kind of pair up. There was 4 teachers and 2 of them would always pair up.
Yeah.
So I think there was some overlap.
Yeah. Fuck swimming. I never did swimming.
I liked swimming.
I still to this day barely know how to swim.
He bullies me.
I do. This kid doesn't know how to swim.
I do
or
know how
ride
to
a bike. He doesn't even know how to ride a bike either. I've never seen you do either. I brought this kid up to the cabin, got in the lake, just kind of stood there. I'm just saying.
It's cool.
I'm just saying.
Cool.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
You didn't swim. I don't even think I saw you float.
Fuck off. I'm about to fucking nerd rage and fucking call it. Nope. That's it. Hey, we're shutting this down at 8th grade because now we have high school to go to for another episode.
No, one fucking...
No, we're done.
No, we're not. I have a great story about how fucking stupid I was when I was younger. Fucking swimming class. This is what I did a few...
Can I jut in quick?
Yeah.
Because I did the swimming unit.
Yeah.
So could you just go, no.
You can do that with any class, believe it or not. I did it with a lot of classes, not just fucking
Yeah, you
swimming.
did it your whole school career, didn't
My
you?
fucking 11th grade teacher looks at me and they're like, do this assignment. And I look at them and go, no.
I don't.
I'm not gonna.
Would you really hit fucking substitutes with, I don't do these.
I had other kids in the class go, he doesn't. He won't. I will never...
Was it good kids or bad kids that would say that?
Both. There was just an understanding. I did nothing. You were not allowed to partner up with me if there was a partner project. If there was anything like that, Jordan's not involved.
Okay. Say what you want about swimming.
Fucking swimming. One of the ways I got out, it wasn't on purpose because I did do like some of the classes. Like if I knew it was a fun class and we were just kind of fucking around in the pool and not doing back and forths.
What if it was like fucking, we're just hanging out in the
It's
deep end
just the day of water polo. I think like Fridays they would do like it's just games today.
So I got a buddy. They would let us fucking
Drown each other.
if they had the ball.
Yes.
You were allowed to hold it down. Were you there with? No, you weren't.
I wasn't
fucking.
Yeah. But one of the ways I got out of class by accident one day is for the whole day I was asking people for words, and whatever word they said, I wrote down on my arm in pen, and I covered my whole arm, like whole arm.
Like you can't go in the pool.
You are not getting in the pool with an armful of ink. I was tatted up that day
You were
with a bunch of random fucking words and probably symbols.
Hello, this is Special Splikel. Bonnet. It's a spam call.
Is that how you pick up spam calls?
I have to pick up every call like that.
Oh, really?
If I don't know the number, I have to, I suppose.
You can't just go, what's up? And then it's some fucking major.
When Jeff called me when we were down at the trap range and Jeff called me,
Yeah.
Specialist Splikel, what did you just say? He's like, sorry, I don't have your number, and I have to say that. Yeah, because I got fucking... I don't know if you necessarily have to say it. If I just said Mason Splikel, probably be fine.
Yeah.
But there was one time where I said, like, I just said hello. And they're like,
Yo.
you mean specialist? Right? This is Specialist Splikel on the phone, like, yes.
Yes. Yes, sir. Picks up. Yo! It's the lead in command. I got a new number.
He's trying to get me for a special mission. Yo, what's up? Yo, boss! Any other closing remarks, I guess? We'll have to step here in a second. What would be your preferred method of lighting a hallway in the 16th century? Candles? Candles, not like torches. No, not like. You have little alcoves. Like little alcoves. You put candles in it along there, but then at the same time, you are in a cloak and you are holding your own like lantern. Yeah. But torches are too much of a fire hazard. Well, you got fucking if you're in a castle, not too big of an issue. Yeah, you got fucking thatch roofs. Yeah. You got
like in the library.
You got.
You don't want a big fucking burly.
You have a little like flat wall, and then like going in for like, 6 inches deep. You have a little alcove. You put candles in there. Yeah. And then you got your fucking lantern, or you got a candle that you're holding on the little fucking your candle. Fucking. Yeah. Good question. I liked that one.
You want to know what made me think of it? I looked across at the neighbors, and they've got hanging light bulbs, and I go, lantern. How would you light your fucking...
All right, fair.
What else?
That's about all I got.
Ned, any final words?
Kill me. Free me.
Just slowly look here.
And wait.